it happened to you that you met someone, you clicked with each other, and had a very pleasant conversation, but at the end, you realized that you actually have no idea anymore what that person's name was? That can be a bit awkward. Sometimes it's mutual. If the other person also doesn't remember your name, it's not that bad. But it's simply so much more charismatic and impressive when you address the person with their name once again at the end of a conversation. I'm telling you, everybody will be glad to hear that. They might think to themselves, or even say out loud, "Wow, you remembered my name." That person will feel important, they will feel acknowledged, and that is a very special feeling. Now, maybe you're one of those who say, "Oh, but I'm so bad at remembering names." I know you are, because almost everyone says that in my workshops. But I guarantee you, you are not as bad as you think, or at least you could get better, but you don't really try. The most people are not really bad at it, but they don't put in any effort and then use it as an excuse. I'd like to show you a couple of simple methods that will help you remember the names of people you meet with very little to no effort. First of all, concentrate on hearing the other person's name, not on pronouncing your own. Many people do the exact opposite. They make sure to pronounce their name clearly, but whether they even hear the other person's name, not so important. It shouldn't be that way. Second of all, repeat the name of the other person. When they introduce themselves, repeat their name out loud before you say "nice to meet you." Not only will that make the other person feel good, but it will also help you remember their name because you already pronounced it once. Even if you didn't really hear the name right, or if it's a foreign name, make sure that you properly understand it and that you can pronounce it. I can tell you from experience, as someone who has a complicated foreign last name, people are very glad when others make an effort to pronounce their name properly. Third of all, try to remember the name through a visualization or association. If you're the visual type, you can imagine the name as if it was written on a piece of paper. What often works even better is if you can create a little association. For example, you can think of an animal that begins with the same letter as their name. Robert, rabbit; Tracy, tiger; Pierce, panda. The funnier it is, the better you will remember it. Just that maybe you shouldn't say it out loud. Fourth of all, simply address the person with their name a couple of times throughout the conversation. Don't overdo it, of course, because then it will sound weird. But for example, when they say something interesting about themselves, you can say something like, "Well, Susan, you're full of surprises." They will like hearing that, and you will remember their name more easily. If it does happen that you didn't manage to remember their name, you can still get away with it. At the end, when you're saying goodbye, you can ask the other person for their business card, or you can also connect online. In the latter case, you can simply give them your phone, they can type in their name, and then you see it. You can do that, but in this case, it's actually much better to say it directly and honestly. "Hey, could you please repeat your name one more time?" But that is only the emergency plan. If you really care about people, if you want to be charismatic and really want to leave a good first impression, you should remember their name right away. And how do you do that? Once more, the more you play with their name in your mind, the easier you will remember it. So, first, concentrate on hearing the other person's name, not only saying your own. Repeat the name out loud, visualize the name or create an association, and address the person with their name throughout the conversation. By the way, this video is a part of my video course, Networking for Introverts. This course can help you get better in social situations. It can help you develop soft skills, communication skills, and charisma, even if you're very shy or a complete introvert. The course is available both in English and in German, and you can find it under the link down in the description below. Thank you and have a great day.